Hi everyone, today I'm opening the May Artsnacks Plus box. It's a pretty heavy box. And let's see what's inside. Let's start with the paper, and it's Strathmore Bristol. It's a vellum surface. It has 15 sheets. And it's a 9 by 12 inches. There are 400 series. It's acid free. It's for finished work, and it's for dry media. Dry media. I hope we have dry media in there. Alrighty, so we have a extreme sour warhead, some graphic fine liners in colors, which I know for sure we have received before, and some King Art brush pens for rich colors. So they seem to be bristles, which is nice. And we have a purple. Let's see. There is no names on them, just a color here in the end. It's got a purple, a pink, a green, and an orange. So for these, just in case you haven't seen them before, they're not... I just broke one. So they are 0.5, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, 0.5 mil. So here it says there's no bleeding. It doesn't say if it's water-based ink, so they probably aren't waterproof. But anyway, you have a black, a green, a blue, and a red. Again, I'm pretty sure we got that before. So what came in the Artsnacks Plus box is the Bristol paper and then the graphics, and then this is part here of the regular Artsnacks, as well as an Aqua pen graphics by Marabou again. This brand, which I like. And this is a brush pen on one side and a fine nib on the other side. And this is purple. I don't know if there's a color. That's watercolor felt tip pen. I don't think it says the color. Well, some kind of pink or violet or something. And we're getting a Copic Multiliner, a 0.3, and it's in black. Higgins India ink. It's a chisel marker. You can see the level of the ink here. It's a little chisel marker. That's pretty cool. And Hirojitan Hydrangea Blue colored pencil. And that's by Tumble. And a cool sticker. That's a pretty neat print. So nothing fancy really. This, you know, I guess the thing that I'm most excited about is this, and probably these as well. They're probably going to be fun to play with. Hopefully I can dissolve them with water and use them like watercolor markers. That would be fun. Oh, here, let's see. Works like a pen, acts like a brush. Brush pens move effortlessly to create both thin and thick lines. Our pens won't streak, bleed, or smudge, and the colors are vibrant, light-fast, and non-toxic. Perfect for any project that needs a brush without the mess. Oh, here it is, mess-free watercolors. So yes, I can dissolve them with water. Nice, that'll be fun. Except that, remember this? The Bristol here? For dry media? Anyway, that's gonna be fun. And for the bonus art prompt, rip out a page from the Strathmore Bristol paper pad and create an original card to send to a friend. Just let them know you are thinking of them. Oh. Anyway, we'll see what I can do. I don't know if I'll use the Bristol for this, because if I'm going to use water, I need something that's closer to a watercolor paper. Same the ink. We'll see. I'll try. I'll give it a shot for my swatches, and then we'll see how it goes. Okay, so let's start with the Marabou Fineliners. So I already have a set of them, so that's the ones that I used. I saved the new set because I might as well use the ones that I already started using. They're just regular fineliners. The colors are really nice, ultramarine blue and ruby red and all that. They're pretty vibrant. And whereas the pack doesn't really say anything about it, the description on the Artsnacks menu does say that they are light fast. So I don't really know if they are or not. That's what Artsnacks says. They are not waterproof, but that could be useful considering that the Copic Multiliner is waterproof. So I can use either one depending on the effect that I want to have. The Tumble Pencil is a pencil. I don't know really what to say about it. It's really nice color though, and I really like the Higgins Marker. Although you got to be careful when you prime it. Do not push on the tip because it's very soft and squishy. So to prime it, I kind of pushed it with my hand, and then the ink really came down pretty fast by itself with gravity. Just make sure you shake it first a lot. So the ink is very black and it's matte, which is really nice. The Marabou Aqua Pen graphics, we also received some in a previous box, and I remember not being very fond of them. It hasn't changed. I don't think they dilute very well with water. The color is pretty, but it's not my favorite really. For the King Art Real Brush Pens, the watercolor brush pens, they're really beautiful. The colors are great, so it's curated especially for Artsnacks, and I really like those colors. They're very nice, and they blend really nicely with water. I used my Tumble water brush that I got in a previous box, and it worked really, really well. I really enjoyed using them. Now for the paper. So I was worried about the paper being mostly for dry media, and first I was surprised because it didn't really dawn on me that it was vellum Bristol rather than smooth Bristol. I have some smooth Bristol, which is really nice and smooth, and this vellum paper usually has a fine grain, and I really like the texture of this paper. I think it's pretty versatile. You can use it for a good variety of mediums. That said, I was not really sure about using it with water because I had planned on using a lot of water with the markers. But since they worked really well for my swatches on this paper, I decided to just go for it and use this paper anyway for my challenge. I must say that there were so many different colors and so many different supplies in this box that I was a bit lost and I didn't really know what to do. So I did what I usually do when I don't have any idea of what to draw for a challenge, I went to ask my daughter what she would do with all those colors. And she gave me a few ideas, told me to just draw something that I like to draw, but make it very colorful, not use the usual colors. And so that's what I did. I found a really cute picture of a kitten, and I just used whatever colors I had to draw it. And it was a lot of fun. At first, I liked the very first wash that I did. It was nice and light. And I thought, hey, maybe I shouldn't go much farther than this because I don't want to ruin it. And it was pretty loose. And I like when paintings are pretty loose because I'm used to just add too many details. But yeah, I ended up adding too many details. But that's because I wanted to use all the supplies that I had. So I couldn't just use those 3 markers and be done. So then I started using the Marabou Fineliners and also using them with water. And using the black kind of scared me because it was so dark. But I knew that it was water soluble, so I kind of diluted it a little bit more. And then I added more of the King Art real brush pens colors. And that helped. And so I ended up adding a lot of details. Using the Fineliners, I didn't really have nice results with that, and I made a lot of mistakes, but I was able to kind of fix them with the brush pens, which was nice. I used a Copic Multiliner for the eyes because I knew the ink was not going to move. And then towards the end, I realized that I had forgotten to use the colored pencil. So I used it to add some shadows to the eyes. So I really didn't use it very much. I also did the lines around the drawing. And then the item that I was the most excited about, the Higgins Marker, I hadn't used it and I didn't have any use for it. So I just used it to sign my name. All in all, I'm super, super happy with the result. It's one of those times where you have a vision in your mind and the result is really close to it. Very often, I have ideas of what to draw, and then once I'm done, I like the result, but it's really nothing like what I had envisioned. So this time is really what I had in mind, and I'm happy and I like the way it looks like. In real life, the colors really, really pop. It doesn't show as well on the video, but the details really pop with those colors. So those markers, the King Art markers, they're really, really nice. I enjoyed using them very much, and I was able to layer them. And the best part is that the paper didn't move. I didn't expect it to work so well. So I'm very happy with that paper. And then also off camera, I added some white whiskers and a few highlights here and there with a white gel pen. That's my little cheating for this challenge. So let me know in the comments if you liked it, and I'm guessing everybody got the same colors for the real brush pens. And what do you think about the Marabou Aqua pen? I really don't care for it, especially compared to the King Art brush pens. Those were really nice to use. I usually like the Marabou brand, but there's a couple supplies by them that I don't really like, and this is one of them. Thank you all for stopping by. I hope you liked this video, and if you did, please give it a thumbs up. If you're brand new here, please consider subscribing to this channel and clicking on the little bell so that you know when I upload new videos. Tell me what you think about this box, if you found it underwhelming or if you really liked it. And have a wonderful day, everyone. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.